Magic the Gathering draft video where I'll run through all my picks, decisions, and basically break down how to draft foundations. Just claim that quickly, and we'll start a new draft. So there's a couple key concepts you have to keep in mind when drafting, and once you get the hang of a new set, like you know how the cards work, what you would prioritize, what colors are better than others, archetypes, it's really only just looking for signals, and the rest of the draft is pretty easy. Just get rid of draftism, I don't need that anymore. Okay, so our first pack is actually pretty weak. Our rear is only really good in the red-green deck, and it's not bad in the red-green deck, but there's definitely better cards. Stab is probably one of the best cards in the pack. Healer's Hawk is nice. It works in the life gain deck, but it doesn't work in... I'd say blue-white probably would use it, but not many of the white decks want a Healer's Hawk. I'd say you're kind of looking between just taking a stab to like keep open to some black thing, or you're going into red-green straight away. It would be nice just to take the red rear. I mean, there's a lot of 4-power creatures, so it's never going to be useless, but you take this, you're committing to an aggro game plan. Ruby's not bad, but you never want to commit to 2 colors on the first pick. So I'd say we'll take the rear. Stab is tempting, but you kind of don't want to choose a colorless early. You want to work around builder rounds, and this is one of those concepts that's pretty hard to grasp, because you can either take this kind of a niche card, but when it works it's really good, or stab, which is just good every black deck. This pack is... I could see playing some blue. There's also a Burglar Rat, which would be nice if we took a stab. Burst Lightning is probably the best red card. I like to stay to the same color for the first couple of picks, just because of how... if you start just taking the best card in every pack, you can waste picks. If you solidify a color that you're like, okay, I'm definitely going to be in this color, then it becomes a lot more easy to have a deck where you're actually cutting like reasonable cards instead of just scrapping together enough playables. This pack doesn't really have much in red for us. I mean, neither of these cards are bad. Spectral Sailor, definitely the best card. Ambush Wolf works with our red-green theme. I'm gonna take the Ambush Wolf. We did pass a Bellamore, but I doubt that will make it back to us, and yeah, it's just a lot better to work with our 4-power synergy. Okay, well, there's a pretty good black-red card in this pack, so we could always go into black, and there's a stab too, so black seems pretty open actually. Blue, not great. Cackling Prowler is just a solid 4-drop, but green seems like it's closing. I think what we would want to take here is probably just a stab. If someone's playing Rakdos, sure, they get to grab a better black card than us, but if not, then it kind of wheels around. We know Rakdos is open. Okay. Upto of Woe is a great black card, and so is Bake into a Pie, so I'm pretty sure the signal is just black is wide open. Apart from our first 2 picks, we haven't really seen much red though. This relies on a bit of a sacrifice theme. Bake into a Pie is just good. I'd say this card is better when it works. In black-red, I say I like it more, just because you've got a lot of removal. We've already got 2 good, decent removal spells. So we're going to take the Arbiter just because it's such a great top end. Okay, yeah. Wow, I thought red was getting closed, and then it's just... this whole pack is basically red. That is another thing about play booster packs, is you can't actually guess what the signal is, because some packs might just not have any cards of a color. So you're better off evaluating the cards that come to you. Like Meteor Golem is a pretty strong card in like a late game deck. Infestation Sage is a pretty good card. It's tempting to take this over the Raider, especially since it's 2 Raiders. I like Gorhorn Raider more because currently we're not 100% sure we're going to be in this sacrifice synergy, and that card does just feel a bit slow if you don't really have any payoffs for it. So in packs like this, where there's a decent black card, decent red card, really just pretty good white card, I mean, none of these are bad like to take, but if you take Evolving Wilds, you're open to just much more. Like, say I open a, I don't know, multicolor mythic or something. Now I have a chance to splash it, or just a rare that I think is really good. Also, your mana base is one of those things that can never be good enough. Now, don't get me wrong, you don't want to run like a ton of tap lands, because then, say our aggro deck just won't be able to perform, because we won't be able to get our cards out on curve. This is great for the sacrifice deck. I really do like the Hungry Goal. Kind of scales. We're seeing another Infestation Sage. Okay, so black is definitely open. It is wide open. Okay, this pack's pretty bad. I think I'll just take a vanilla 2-drop that probably won't end up playing. Belmore did wheel. I haven't seen many other great blue cards, so I'm assuming people are in blue, but just not really playing like the red side of it. We've taken 3 black cards. I mean, I'm pretty sure black is quite open, but we can always just take Belmore to speculate. I mean, Revenge is kind of bad. I'm not a fan of the Cavalry either. Okay, so we're wheeling most of the red. So it looks like red is pretty open, so is black. So our colors seem solid so far. If we did want to stick with a 4 power theme, taking the Goblin's not a bad idea. However, kind of just, I like this more than Juggernaut. Juggernaut just feels a bit bad if you have to attack into like a 3-2 or something, or you need to block. If we take a 4 power theme, then it just kind of doesn't work out too well for us. Ooh, okay. Leyline Axe is a pretty good card. See, the thing is, it's a black-red deck. This deck is, I wouldn't say it's got like a straight up like steel sack synergy. I mean, it does have a lot of cards that sacrifice it, but it's more of an aggressive deck that has removal and just cards that can kind of keep pressuring opponents. I like Leyline Axe because if you drop this thing on turn 0, there's a good chance you could win the game with like a 4-drop, just because you've made it now 5/3 of Double Strike. Just turns every creature into a threat. Just a great rare, honestly. Well, I do gotta say the best card in this pack is Fabloom Trick by like a landslide. On the off chance we play Grixis, like, because, okay, well, we wouldn't be playing this or this. Not too sure about Jura, honestly. But Belmore could work in this if we just wanted to build an aggressive spell stack. And I do love Fabloom Trick. It's such a good card. Other than that, we could take a land or a raider. We already have 2 5-drops, so I'm not super high on the raider right now. Land's always good, but I'd rather take this really powerful blue card in case we end up doing a spell synergy aggressive deck. The Braid is really good. So is the Rat. I think I like a Braid more than the Rat though, just because Braid's always good. You can get the Rat late game, doesn't do much. In a sack deck it's probably a bit better, but we're not entirely sure that's where we are right now. We could even cut black, I don't know. I think black is still pretty open though. It's just kind of, I mean, you just evaluate the cards that get past you, right? You can't really just guess from one pack. Like, I can't just see this blue card and be like, oh, blue is really open. Even though blue feels like it probably is pretty open. we did take this too, so it was quite high for us, but wheeling a Bellamore, I mean, I don't know if I was playing, maybe there's someone playing blue-white and they don't want to splash it, which is perfectly reasonable. Bellamore doesn't really, it's not the best splashable card. I like Fire Annihilation though, just not much survives this. We take that, and oh, Helpful Hunter is such a good card. We haven't seen, well, I saw a little bit of good white. I'm assuming the person to the right of us is probably playing white, which is why we're only seeing it now, or somewhere to the right of us. In this pack, I kind of want to take the Employment. It gives us treasures, so we can cast these. It's a good aggro spell. Works if we find more sacking creatures. I mean, Cooler, Soa, neither of them are bad, but Uncharted Voyage, not a massive fan of that card. I mean, it's supposedly not bad, but I don't know. Every time I've used it, it's like, do I bounce this ETB creature to the top of their library, or just kind of saves me one turn? I think it's okay, but you really have to build your deck around having answers or being aggressive enough that just removing it for one turn is going to work. Cyclops probably isn't bad with what we've got right now. I don't really like Elemental, and this rare is unplayable. Okay, so we're seeing another Bellamore. There is also a Tira. I mean, you look right now, 8 non-creatures, so it's slightly doable. I think we're better off just going low to the ground though. I wouldn't take any black cards over this. A lot of good green in this pack actually, like Truffle Snout. All of these I would take, except we are nowhere near green right now. Okay, Immolator is a great card for this deck. Just a really solid 2-drop. The fact that it's going this late really shows that red is open. This card is supposedly really good, but it's one of those cards that you might just, it might just get stuck in your hand and you can't do anything, and I wouldn't say you lose the game because of that, but on the off chance that it wins you a couple, it's worse when it loses you. I mean, 10 damage, it's good, like, you just have to get them to exactly 10, so it's like if they go to 9, then you're just like, this card's dead now. Not too inclined to take the Elemental. Okay, so Epiphany, blue's still seeming pretty open. Don't know about all these 4-drops. Okay, so pack 3 is kind of where you want to nail down what your colors are, because this is where if you don't know what you're doing, you'll end up with a bad deck. That's just pretty much it. So we are definitely not playing green. And not white either. Lunar Insight's an okay card. I mean, this is basically what we've got right now. We've got some black cards, but I'm not too sure about them. I feel like we could just be blue-red here. I don't hate Lunar Insight. I think it's really good, honestly. But it can be bad, and that's just kind of the problem. Is if I'm building an aggressive deck, I don't really want to take a turn off to maybe draw two cards. I think Sure Strike is just a solid pump spell. I was quite tempted to take the Mythic just for gems. It's not a horrible idea, honestly. Essence Scat is pretty good. I love Bouncer for a tempo play. Okay, black looks like it's dried up, so someone must have decided they wanted to go black or something, because I'm not seeing too much black. And yeah, I feel like, I mean, we had Stab, we had Arbiter, we had some decent black cards, but blue-red seems like it's where we should be heading. Ha, another Flamewake Phoenix, huh? Well, what do we got? I mean, 2 through 4. It's not a bad card. If it's an aggro spell deck, I mean, I like the Raider, but we already have a couple 4-drops. I wouldn't be playing this, would I? probably playing this because Belmore goes pretty hard with it. We need some more 2-drops there. Maybe cut one of these. I reckon we could take Phoenix if we're just going for a flying aggro deck. Works pretty well with Belmore. Day of Judgment. What is it with all these white rares and mythics? They're just popping along. Inspiration from Beyond. Mill a Flamewake Phoenix, then reanimate it. I mean, it's a deck. I think in this one we probably just want to take the Voyage. We don't really have much reason for playing another distraction, and it'd be nice to have a bit more interaction. Okay, so we take another bouncer here. I would like to take a 3-drop. I mean, we have a couple, but we are way too heavy on 4. I mean, I'll probably cut. If I cut the 4s, that makes that Phoenix so much more worse, but Bouncer is just a lot better. Yeah, I believe we tried to wheel one of those before and it just never came back, but now we're seeing that card, we're seeing that card. I mean, if we did want to splash black, we could take that. We could maybe take an Arbiter, but I think it's a little... I don't really want to take anything over it, to be fair. Wow. This is the beauty of play boosters. You've just got no idea what's going on half the time. Probably wouldn't end up playing that. Could end up playing a Plunder. I could see us playing black-red and splashing blue now. The only problem is Belmore. Here we wouldn't take the employment just because we've got barely anyways to sacrifice creatures. I don't really like the chaos either, so I guess we just have to take it. I think Goblin Surprise is fine. Distraction, Inspiration. Maybe we'll end up playing Inspiration. Doubt it highly, but I guess it's a card. Alright, I'll just put the black in the sideboard for now. And you. Oh no, didn't make it. Okay. So I've got a couple options here. If we look at my blue-red, like, if I were to look at my curve, it's quite heavy for an aggro deck, which isn't the best. Probably would cut the duo. It's good. Maybe slightly better than Soul of Chaos, but it doesn't really work with a Phoenix. I mean, it does have the prowess. Maybe what I can do is, since these are both wizards, that's a wizard. Like, I have a couple wizards, so this card isn't actually that bad. I reckon I would cut a Soa. And probably an Uncharted Voyage. Just don't really like it. Feels quite bad. Kind of take a turn off to put the creature on top. I mean, I'm sure it's not as bad, but it feels bad. Firebrand is fine, but I don't really like it in this deck. I mean, our idea is we kind of want to go over the top with flyers. This isn't a horrible curve. If that's where we end up, I think I'm okay with it. If we wanted to add the black in, I mean, we would get the artist, but we couldn't play these. I mean, would we just cut the blue? I probably wouldn't want to do that. No, I think we're going to roll with this. Okay. Suggest me lands. And Definitely not biased at all, but it is maybe my favorite lands, because gotta admit, the full arts look a lot nicer than these. There's no argument for 16. I think we run 17 here. Let's play a game and hope that the chaos is in our favor. Name the deck for good luck. Well, we've got a lot of flying phoenixes and birds, so we'll call it the flamin' hot wings. It's always fun to give your deck a name like that. Doesn't help your chances at all, but hey, at least if I absolutely get wrecked here, I'll be happy, because the chickens. Okay. Well, we can't cast Phoenix. We can cast 3 cards. We're going first. There's a good chance that we might not draw our 3rd land or our 4th. I think I'm happy with this hand, though. You don't get much better ones, and on the play you kind of just really want to keep what you get. I'll lead off with a mountain here. It's not super important, but just in case we want to get the double red out for Phoenix. Okay, they're going to start with Healer's Hawk. Play Balamor, I can block it. Play Cavalry, I can get him for more damage, but I think Balamor is what we want to do here. There's a good chance that maybe they have some pump spell or something, and then they can threaten an attack. Giada, huh? Okay then. Well, this is awkward. There's an argument to be made for going Fleeting Distraction and trying to find a land. That way we can abrade. I could always just pass the turn here. I think I might have to, because if they have an angel, then cast a 4-drop angel, I guess. Huh. Not the best start. If we drop that next turn, it's kind of nice. But, I don't know. I feel like I want to play a bit cagey when I'm back on lands. Playing out Distraction now. I think I'd rather preserve my life total. Oh, okay. They're letting the... is this Angel Tribal? Please tell me this is an Angel... Please tell me this is an Angel Tribal. I mean, I know I'm Bird Tribal, but... Angel Tribal is so much worse. Because this also does basically what Giada does. Let's go. Okay, so we got a land. I am fully okay with just dropping the Phoenix now. I mean, they can block it. But... 2-drop... hold this seems worse in a way. At least if we play the Phoenix now, we can start pumping it next turn. Oh, they're gonna eat it. Okay, I'm fine with that too. Oh, they've got Fleeting Flight. Yep, that's fine. Now I just need 2 more lands and I can get it back. Once I play my 4-power guy. It's Angel Tribal. Gotta admit, feels a bit unlucky to be versing Angel Tribal. Feels a bit unlucky. Okay, so we got a land. That's great. I mean, this is pretty annoying. The only problem is, if I bounce this to their hand, right, they get another counter on this. Presumably I want to bounce the Healer's Hawk, but then I just take a lot of damage in the air. I think I'm just gonna... Yeah, I'm gonna bounce the Healer's Hawk. It does feel kind of bad bouncing a 1-drop though. However, Cavalry plus Distraction is not better. I could try to eat it, but them attacking with unopened mana just feels quite bad. I don't care if they want to kill Balmor here. I really don't think I've got a chance. Their draws of... yeah. Angel, angel, angel. I don't know what to do. There's so many angels. Okay. I guess I'm at the point where I have to try erase them. Our deck could pull out a couple removal spells and then we'll be fine, but I think we might have just gotten a bit too... I mean, being stuck on land definitely didn't help, but yeah, they've just got some solid tribal angel. Oh my gosh. That's a couple angels. Okay, well, a trick's not bad. A trick gives me maybe 1 turn. Oh yeah, I can get my Flamewake Phoenix back, can't I? I mean, I have to race them. I don't think I want to get it back this turn because I want to trick and Axe Guard Cavalry. I want to attack with Raider. And then we just gotta hope for a miracle, because winning this game is... we don't have great chances. Our chances are almost non-existent, actually. Just because of how much damage they can put. I mean... yeah, they have a pump spell. I die if I don't block there. Okay, well, I would have died if I didn't block there, but that is just so much worse. Well, I guess we got close. Another Raider. Almost. Just a little too late there. Yeah, I'm just going to concede. There's no point. We lost that game based on them just having a really good deck. I mean, Giada, Useful Valkyrie, 2 just really solid cards that work well with angels, and then they just proceeded to play a lot of angels. And I proceeded to play no lands and then more lands. There was a chance that I probably shouldn't have been as... I feel like running the Phoenix out was fine because I traded with the Healer's Hawk, but then they buffed the Healer's Hawk, so maybe it was bad to give them the opportunity. I don't know, Fleeting Flight is just a great card. I mean, it's a 1-for-1 and now your creature's bigger. Since their creatures were in the air, there wasn't a ton I could do. Well, on to the next game. Another 2-land hand. Just gotta love Arena. I mean, it's tempting to mulligan, isn't it? I think I am. Don't get me wrong, it could be worse, but I'm relying on drawing 2 lands for this hand to even function. Otherwise, maybe I can just play these 2 cards. So we're gonna mulligan this one. And look at that. Rewarded. Rewarded for greed. Leyline Axe. This makes putting something on the bottom a little more interesting though. I guess. Since it's equip 3, maybe we want to put... I don't really want to put Phoenix on the bottom, because Phoenix is great with the axe. I like Cavalry just because having a 2-drop is good. Okay, so my opponent mulligan too, huh? I think on the play I have to put the Bouncer on the bottom, just because I need that 3 land to have a chance to win this game. Right, Turn 0 Leyline Axe. 5 cards in hand. 2 creatures, 3 lands. Let's see if we can do it. Oh, I won't do that now. I'll be a pro Magic player. No, they have no idea what colors I'm playing. Right. Okay, Goblin Surprise isn't too bad. Gives us some fodder for the axe. So now really the only way we can lose is if they blow up the axe or have some absolutely insane cards. The axe is just really broken. I mean, playing it on turn 4. Oh, okay. Or they could just prevent me from ever playing creatures. That works too. Oh, yeah. Yeah, no, that's their goal. Cool. GG, opponent. Can't win if I can't play anything. Oh, they didn't take the surprise? That seems wrong. I mean... yeah, no, I don't know. That seems wrong to me. I would have taken the surprise because there's a chance I get back the Phoenix. And the surprise makes me 2 creatures that I can just equip and start going to face with. I don't know. Opponent too scared of the chicken. This is where those bounce spells are just so great, because like I really want to bounce this to his hand, right? What does this game turn into? Mulling to 6 versus blue-black. Steal your hand. It's gonna be interesting. I reckon the axe is probably giving me an advantage though. I don't know what he's waiting for. If he has a stab, he probably should use it. I can't imagine I'll be seeing much more from this deck, honestly. I mean, probably just a land, play bouncer, and then maybe one more top deck, and then I'll be basically over by then. Because, oh, there we go. There we go. That's what we wanted. Because I'm assuming he's mana screwed. He's probably got some control-ish cards in his hand that he can cast, but I doubt he'll be playing anything that's going to be able to block a double striker. Trick! Oh no. At least it gives me a good bounce target. Tempting to trade my 1/1 goblin, but on the off chance he manages to start pulling removal. Okay, this really isn't a hard decision, opponent. Yeah, there we go. Just in case he pulls a ton of removal, it's better to keep my creatures so I can keep moving the axe. Okay, zombie, gain a bit of life, exile my Phoenix. I guess that was why they wanted to put it in the graveyard. That's fair. Otherwise they wouldn't have had it. Oh, they still have the cavalry, I guess. I don't know if attacking is the best decision, but you do you, Oppo. I'm definitely going for damage over defense right now. Because that's 8. It's almost tempting to play this land out, but just in case I get something that I want to hold and they play a rat, I guess it's better to hang on to it. Mind you, there's also the argument that they play a rat and then I draw a 5-drop and I'm like, ah, I can't play that anymore. I think I'll play the land out, just in case I draw another one. Then I can equip, attack, equip to blocker. They attack with everything here. 6. I think I still let it through. Oh, okay. That's slightly scary. I can trade with it. But now I definitely need my 1/1s. So if I was opponent, I'd probably be attacking with everything here. Oh, feels bad. But I need them. They're the only creatures I have. Okay. Well, Balmore's pretty fun. I still have to trade with the Tira. I mean, it's currently the only creature that can trade with the Tira, so there's a good chance that if they remove it and they have their Tira, then I just lose from there. I'd assume they'd block this, though. Yeah. Not blocking seems incorrect. Now we play Bellamore, and probably equip the axe to Bellamore, right? No, I think I want it on my 1/1 Goblin. Just kind of minimizes the damage, because if they kill Bellamore, then they can attack with everything, and I've basically just lost the game. But now they kill Bellamore, and I can at least block. Okay, well that just seems weird, yeah. Thank you, opponent, for not... I don't know whatever you were about to do, for not doing that. I'll attack with a Goblin. Just in case I can... I don't know. Threaten keeping their card up. Also, I want them to think these goblins are more of a threat than they actually are. Because the second that they start, like, removing my goblins, then I've basically got the game. But if I switch it to Bellamore, they kill Bellamore, well then the game's a lot harder. Okay, I'm fine with that. Mainly just because with Bellamore, currently if I draw an instant or sorcery, I just win. Like, the goblins will get me there, but they'll take a while. That's almost lethal. I just needed an instant, because that's 4 in the air, they got 1 flying blocker, so it was close. I'm definitely still attacking with Bellamore here though. Just get them as low as possible. 1 card in hand, 5 lands. I'll probably still play out Sower of Chaos. It's not like they're holding anything back, and... Okay, yeah. So... I don't think they've got a board wipe. I mean, if they got a board wipe, they've done a pretty good job not playing it. I think that's game. Okay. That was an interesting one, but yeah, just... You really have to navigate the axe line. It seems quite easy, but you really have to have the creatures, and the fact that they hit 2 of my creatures really early made it a lot harder to keep the pressure on. But yeah, no, I feel like opponent not hitting... I guess they take the 6 in the ear. Yeah, no, it's probably still correct. It just feels quite weird that they put a card in my graveyard that I can potentially get back. But yeah, you see how powerful Fabloom Trek is. I mean, almost turned the game around for them. Just being able to stop me from attacking 1 turn and getting 2 more creatures. Just such a great card. Oh, this hand is... This is a hand, huh? 2 removal spells. 4 lands and a combat trick. I think I can't mulligan this. The combat trick makes it really tempting, but... I'm gonna keep... Oh, this is gonna be bad. I really can't draw any more lands now. I think if we draw any more lands, we kind of just automatically lose. And we've lost. Good game, opponent. I started with 4 and drew 2. Okay, well, that's definitely something that I'm going to remove. No point saving the burst, because Fire Annihilation hits more. Okay, well, At least we can pitch one of them now, I guess. This is just how games of Arena go. Yeah, I'll kill that one too. Don't want to give them a chance to get any scrying. Right, come on. Oh, this is amazing. I'm just running a full-on burn control deck right now. I've got 2 draws to find some action, and my last piece of removal. I draw some draw. Okay then. It's almost tempting not to kill this, but I'd rather not play. Come on, Arena. Okay, so we've got. Yeah, we've got dead. We're dead. We're so screwed. Okay, wait. There's hope. I'll play the land so I can keep both my colors open. Come on. Surveil some lands away. Yes. Die, lands, die. That cat collector's pretty scary, though. Come on. What is this? 3 cat collectors. Bro is building an army. Can I even win this anymore? I mean... Okay, I can draw some cards. Thank you. Thank you, game. I'm gonna need to be able to draw cards if I'm versing this army of kittens. I don't think it's correct to attack here. However, I'm gonna draw first in case I get something I would like to block with. Yeah. Belmore does make me kind of more inclined to go for like an aggro plan, but they've got so much food. We're gonna have so many creatures. I think we're better off just to hold the ground a bit. I'll play Phoenix next turn, serve Chaos, and then just spell away. Hope that that works. 2 mana, gain 3 life, create 2 1/1s. Yep. Well, at least that's all they look like they're doing. Okay. Gorhorn Raider makes this a lot better for me. I think I can attack all in here. Good chance that I'm getting hit by a Luminous Rebuke or something. Nothing. Okay. Oh, they don't have an Essence Scatter. Oh no. Oh, they've got an Essence Scatter. Playing this is just so bad. Oh. I've got no, I can't. I have to. I have to believe. It's just 1 card. Okay, few. Okay, few. I'm fine if they can protect it. I just... Easy. Okay. Pretty sure we've won this game now. That draw 3 is just so clutch. Especially after how many lands we got at the start. That was crazy. I think we drew almost 4 in a row. And then Incinerating Blast, so we just kind of kept playing lands and removing creatures until we could get to this board state. And now I'm pretty happy with where we are. Definitely want to get some aggressive with it. I could play Trick this turn. The problem is I don't really want to play it until I'm like sure we're going for lethal, or I mean there's a good chance that they might try to block. I highly doubt they have a board wipe. I mean they don't seem like they're playing around, like they're playing out all their cards basically. If they board wipe now, then okay, that sucks, but I hope they don't. This is actually quite a lot of damage, because what, that's 6, 9, 11, 16, plus 4. Wait, did I math that wrong, didn't I? 7, 18, no, that's 16 damage. They go down to 6. That puts them down to 2. Still not worth it. In the off chance they have a board wipe, it's a lot better if I can put them on a 3-turn clock. I mean, sure, they've got the food, but yeah, I mean, if they don't have a board wipe, they have no way to win, so it's like, do I play out my cards and have the chance to get burnt, or do I just decide to, you know, win? They've got a suspicious amount of mana that looks like a counterspell. I'll play this guy out. If they have a counterspell, they'd counter it. Not countering it. Suspicious. I think this is on cast, so I think they're just dead anyway. Yeah, I mean, that's like 5. No, yeah, no, they're just dead. Unless they have their own Fabloom trick, which would suck. They could. Right, good game. Oh, what's it gonna be? Stroke of midnight, and you're still... No, you're not dead, you're on like 2. But they have to lose all their creatures. Oh, they're on 4. For some reason I thought I had something else attacking. Oh, they're just gonna concede anyway. Cool. The power of lands. And draw spells. I mean, it's not a bad way. Like, we would have completely lost if we didn't have a draw card, but we were able to stay in it because we drew cards, could do multi-spells, and removed every single creature they played. Good old IZZET deck. Spell slinging and draw. Though I gotta admit that the distraction has not done too well yet. It's your chance. It's your time to shine, but I don't know. It's not a bad hand. It's actually a good hand, but I guess if I play Evolving Wilds out, then there's a chance I can use it. Just kind of hate to have to have these cantrips in your hand when you don't really have too many ways to benefit from them. Another blue-white deck. I mean, blue-white, blue-black, probably the best color pairs, but I mean, where's the variety, you know? Show me some green or red. I think I'd do pretty well against green. Red, not so much. Okay. It's not Abzin. That's got black in it. It's Naya? I think it's Naya. No, that's red, isn't it? I have no idea. I can't... What would it be? I can't think right now. Do I just go Goblin Surprise? Because there's a good chance that I'm not going to be buffing my board. And that these 1/1s will do work. I don't know. I think I'm fine just hitting them for 2 and seeing what they do on their turn. There's a good chance I'll just be drawing a bunch of cards next turn anyway, so if they play a creature that I need to remove, I'll do that. Oh, floating mana? No, no way. If they're gonna loot, they're mana screwed or something? You know they're mana screwed if they discard something like 5 CMC or 7 CMC. Okay. I guess he's struggling on mana, some could say. Kinda wanna blow it up. If he spends 2 mana to loot though, like, that's just fine either way. I think I'll use the distraction because there's a good chance I'm not going to use it next turn, so I just get the card now. Probably play duo, just because now, like, they're on the back foot. This is where you want to get your creatures out, get in there, hit them hard before they can recover, pretty much. This is great. Next turn I'll have an Abrade, a Fiery Annihilation. Like, I think this is just game over, really. If they loot again. Opponent! Where are your lands? You know, with this start, I think they would have been fine, but I guess, yep. Arena strikes hard. You verse your opponent, but you also verse variants. How are you gonna block? Are you gonna block? Oh. No blocks. I mean, I probably just do this, right? Yeah. Let's draw some cards. Is an argument for going cavalry, surprise, and then just, like, doing a lot of damage. Aww. That's unfortunate. My creature. I think I just like drawing here a bit more. Keep attacking me for 1. Surely they have a land by now. Come on, opponent. How many are you playing? Like, you've discarded a Meteor Golem. I'm assuming you're on 18 or something. It could be 17 if they've got ramp or just... There it is! I'm versing someone now. Instead of a Strix Lookout and a Helpful Hunter. I'm versing a player. Okay. Kind of awkward. I think I just want to attack. And then probably... I want to bounce a creature if they do play one. Probably Cavalry Pass. Seems bad, but... I mean, they are so low, it's tempting to just bounce it, look out, and then the creature they play, I annihilate it. But just in case they have a creature that's absolutely broken and doesn't die to removal, like a Lender or something. Gives me options. Okay. Take that damage. Nah, maybe I'm being too scared. Probably, but I think I can afford to be. The only way I really lose this now is if they have like a Day of Judgment or something. Angel of Finality. See, if I bounce this, they could just exile my graveyard again. This is why. I mean, yeah, exiling the graveyard doesn't really matter. I guess it's slightly annoying maybe, but I don't think I have anything that interacts. Okay. Am I going Goblin Surprise, bouncing that, killing that, then attacking with everything? Not too sure. I think I kind of want to keep the Goblin Surprise. There's a chance if they don't block, it does just win the game. Right, we'll burn your Angel. Then my turn. Then we'll bounce the lookout, because now it's worth it. Maybe, I don't know. I feel like it's hard to lose, but there's definitely a way to. Maybe playing bouncer is wrong. Well, there he is. He's bouncing. Can opponent handle the bounce? Right. What you got, Oppo? Board wipe? I definitely will lose if you have a board wipe. Tatiova. I wish I could kill this before they played a land, but... Okay. Okay then. Evolving Wilds, huh? Evolving Wilds, huh? not too bad with Tatiova, is it? At least I can respond, though. Otherwise I'd kind of lose. Well, not lose, but... In fact, I'd probably win now. Because I have Surprise. And a lot of damage on board. And all he has is tapped lands. So, I wish I could play both and just hit him for an insane amount of damage, but I'm gonna play the axe out. Just let him know he had no chance. Nah, it was a rough game. Opponent definitely needed their lands. Right. What does that make us then? Two wins, one loss. 3 wins, 1 loss. Even better than I thought. Alright. Oh, this hand is... It's questionable. How aggressive does Coffee Yay look? He said hello. Could be a trap. I'm gonna keep it. I might have to end up using this on a bad creature though, but... I do hate mulliganing, and you should always avoid it. At almost all costs, apart from not being able to play the game. Well, that is a couple of lands, huh? Hey, at least he didn't play a 2-drop. I think I'm fine now. Can just... 2 cards! No! My plan was to play 4 drops. Nah. That's too risky, isn't it? If I play Duo, I can get my other land. I think I gotta get rid of Chaos. Just in case we don't find that land, you know? Soul Shackled Zombie. Just because of how amazing the radar is, if I can kill it with that, I'm not going to burn it. Okay. I think I'm happy with where we are. Don't want the land. Do I want Belma? Yeah. I think Belma's fine. It's not great. I can always pitch it if it's bad, but it's always good to have some flyers. Burst Lightning. Oh no. How greedy do I want to be? Belmore and just hope that I can raid it? I think so. There's a chance that they have the Hitstugus, and then they just kill me because I'm not blocking like a noob. But Now I'm not sure which one to kill. I could kill both. It's an option, actually. I think I have to. Mainly because I've blocked now, but just because now I go Gorehorn Raider and fake your own death. Nah. And then I get to kill the... Oh, maybe that's wrong. It does feel bad taking 4 though. And then having to kill the 2-2 because they just sack the other guy. Though this almost feels worse. Okay, I have to blow it up now. I'm not trying to trade here. I just hope he doesn't have anything that's more scary than this, because otherwise I'm in danger. Right, both got 2 cards. He's got 1 land up. Oh my gosh, not another one. This card normally isn't this good, but I have no good blocks for it. Okay, he's out. I repeat, he's out. Bit risky, but I'm gonna set up my Raider. Come on, draw a land, Coffee, yeah? You can do it. I believe in you. Just don't remove my Balmor. Oh no. Don't tell me it's a Macabre Waltz. Actually, I think I'm fine with that. Because they can't do anything with it. It's a land. Well, why did you take so long to tell me that? That's great news. I've won this game now. I can only really lose to burst lightning and just kind of a lot of damage from nowhere. Because I got card draw, I got creature advantage. I have a creature. Correction, I lost my creature. It's now gone. This guy's still here. He's sticking around. Okay. I've got a pretty good win con now. Next turn, attack for 23 damage. Maybe. Might be a little off. Give me 2 turns. Okay. I hate to see it, opponent, but I will take the victory. Do love myself some victories. Is it worth it doing this now? No, I don't think so. I definitely misplayed then. Like, oh my. That is just kind of... Man, I feel bad for him. That's insane. Just nothing. And that's a little bit of damage. Just a little bit of damage. I would say 23 to be exact. Told you we were gonna get there. 23 damage. I just needed I think I tapped wrong maybe. I'll probably miss so that. Probably miss 4 because I'd have to give the Cyclops haste. Oh, this hand's amazing. I love this hand because I have a turn 1 burst lightning that I can tell my opponent about. Ready? How fast can I pass the turn? He knows. He knows it's there. And that's why you should always be in full control, folks. Never let your opponent know what's happening. Oh, okay, I pressed it twice then. Cathar Commando. I think this is better. It's damage that I would rather not take, but we gotta think that this guy's a better player than me because he's number 423. And that is all that is influencing my Prideful Parent's annoying. Okay, well, ideally he has no pump spell, and next turn I can Fableum Trek, kill both his creatures, and then resume my life from there. Otherwise, it's going to be fairly difficult. I think. I mean, if he just goes straight to combat, I won't try to tap anything down, will I? Because I want to surprise him. Surprise! Go on, get him. I mean, if he uses, like, the only combat trick that annoys me is Fleeting Flight. If he has Fleeting Flight, that's just quite annoying. Good chance I bounce this with a bouncer, so probably okay to leave that one alive. Okay, it happens. Slightly annoying. I have a double block now. I mean, if they have a pump spell, this does get a bit awkward. But I think I do. Oh. Then it becomes a 6/5? Okay, then. Just gonna keep making it bigger and bigger. Is that it? Is that what's happening here? Well, now I gotta triple block it and just hope. Do that first, otherwise I'm a bad Magic player. I think I want red more. Yeah, my deck looks more red. Right, let's have some fun cards on top, please. Immolator and Sower of Chaos, neither bad. Neither of them are bad. Think I'd like that one next. It's tempting to put the Immolator on the bottom, but it does stuff. I feel like it's going to be a creature battle anyway. I could probably attack with here. I am kind of scared though. Yeah, maybe I'll have to chomp. I don't know. That's just 1 damage, it doesn't matter. Yeah, on the off chance they have some removal, then I will have to chomp, and I don't want to have to chomp with a big guy. Okay. Well, I really hope that he's happy to do this trade, because I'm happy. I'm happy if you're happy, bro. Bro is not happy. No. Oh, that's the worst one. It's literally the worst one it could have been. I think I just lose now, right? I have no way to win. Like, oh, this is so bad. I guess if he floods out and just draws nothing but land, then there's a chance. Because I can double block it at some point. Did I make any bad plays this game? Versing him was probably the worst play I made. Stupid Cackling Prowler. It's just wrecking me. I think if I were to do that Surveil again, I definitely did it wrong. I shouldn't have left this guy on top or that guy on top. I should have just dug into the ground. Yep. Bye-bye, creature. I don't think I have anything that gets me out. Well, a land certainly says no, but there is one chance. Draw 4 cards. One of them's a land. Oh, wait. For some reason I thought the fiery deal 5 damage card killed this thing, but no, it's way too big now. Nah, we're just screwed. Oh yeah. That's okay. We weren't meant to win this one, folks. We weren't meant to win that one, so it's okay. No misplays were made. No misplays were made. But yeah, Fleeting Flight, just such a great card. The amount of 2-for-1s or just 1-for-1, your creature's now bigger you get with that is amazing. And like 1 mana, it's really easy to double spell. Great for Tempro. Great for tempo and aggro. Combine them together, you get Tempro. Tempraggro? Yeah, I'm gonna stop with the nicknames. I mean, out of the 1 mana instance, don't get me wrong, it's not the best, like Burst Lightning, Stab, tons better. Just removal is always better than having a card that relies on your creature living, because you use it on your creature and I use removal on that creature, then your creature gets 2 for 1. Oh, here comes an opponent. Alright, let's not lose this one. I would like a trophy. Yay! I'm not even gonna try to keep that. Oh my gosh. This isn't looking good. I'm not too sure we're meant to win this one either. Alright, here it comes. Oh, okay. There's a chance he passed the turn. My fleeting distraction. It will take out his 0/4. I'm still gonna use it. I'm happy with this. If you just want to play your 0/4, you play your 0/4. Yeah, I don't really feel like blowing it up right now. Just play out Belmore. Belmore the Battle Mage. The 0/4 seems so much worse now. Yep. 4/5, huh? It's really tempting to block in case that treasure is crucial to his game plan. But I don't think it is. I think it's just big creature. Big creature go burr. Oh, the synergy. Look at this. Look at this play. Opponent did not know. That is... I didn't even know this card had that. I mean, I knew, but like... You only really realize when you do it. That seems a tad overkill, but... I guess they wanted their 1/1 goblin. Right. Please play a creature that I can remove. No. Oh my gosh. Seriously. What is this? I hate to diss opponent, but this, from what I've seen of their deck so far, it looks extremely bad. Why am I doing this on their turn? I mean, my turn even. I should be doing it on their turn, is what I meant to say. Okay. Little bit of a better card. I'd abrade it, but they can sack 2 creatures and it survives, so I guess Incinerating Blast, though that seems kind of bad too. I'm just drawing way too many lands here. Help! I need stuff, some creatures maybe. Hey, look at that. That is 1, 2, 3, 4, 7, 8, 9, 10. And I can't kill that. This is really bad. Yep. 10 lands and counting. And okay, that is... Oh my gosh. It's like the worst creature we could have drawn. I think we're just dead. I mean, like, what? I play this, I play the axe. I'm not abrading a 1/1. We just lose. Okay, then. Well, at least I didn't equip it. You know, there's a chance we come back from this. Just let this work, please. I think I need to keep a braid open. If they have another steal effect, then we do just lose, though. However, we lose to other things. So, Let there be no steal. Yeah, there's actually no point holding a braid, is there? We're just gonna quit and hope. I believe that my opponent has run out of cards. Oh my gosh, it's a steal, isn't it? What is this? Like, we are just getting so unlucky here. We should never lose this. I just flooded out perfectly. Oh my gosh. It's just... That's magic. That's magic. And that is 4 wins, I think. Definitely could have done a lot better, but... I mean, as you saw, what we lost to was mana flooding and just not having enough creatures. Looking back, I think I would be down for cutting, distraction, maybe having another 2-drop in there. Sure Strike I feel like was pretty good. I like the Cyclops, honestly. We did have quite a lot of 4-drops. We could have cut... almost tempting to cut like a Soar of Chaos. Maybe put a Voyage in or an Inspiration just in case we flood out. I like our 5s. Like, our deck was fine. We did just get quite unlucky. The Phoenixes just never really showed up apart from at the worst moment, which was unfortunate, but 4 wins is still respectable. Apart from my ranking now. It was a lot better at the start of this. So I'm winning 4 times, I'm losing 3 times, and I'm going, well, getting a worse ranking. That makes sense. Makes a lot of sense. Well, that will conclude the video. We'll open some packs now. Unfortunately, it's not super interesting because I've got full set mastery, but hey, look, Bloom Tender. Well, thanks for watching. That was a draft of Foundations. If you like what you saw, make sure to like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye for now.